Hello there.
General Kenobi!
So the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer for the Disney Plus show finally dropped, and I'm super excited for this, so let's just jump right into it. I'm going to react to it today and get my thoughts on it. Let's get into this thing. Force Tatooine.
The fight is done. We lost.
Young Luke.
Stay hidden.
There he is. This is so awesome, seeing him again.
The key to hunting Jedi
Darth Vader.
is patience.
We're gonna see him. Is that the Inquisitor? The Grand Inquisitor?
Jedi cannot help
Rebels?
what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail. The
Like
Jedi
Coruscant?
code is like an itch. He cannot help it. Where is he?
I know people are gonna complain about the designs of the Inquisitors. He's supposed to have a longer head. Hope so. Where he stars Vader. Alright, that was pretty cool. Gonna watch it once more, then I'm gonna talk about it. Alright. That was awesome. I cannot wait for this show. I cannot wait for May 25th. Like, this is gonna be so awesome. So, I think it's cool we're getting to see the Inquisitors, and I guess they're gonna be kind of the main villains, the main threat of the season or the series. I don't know if there's gonna be like multiple seasons. Probably not, since like there's not much you can really do. Since like everything you can really do has to be between episodes 3 and 4. There's not really much you can do. You can kind of, because you know, what we've been told Obi-Wan was doing all the time was just staying on Tatooine, watching over Luke, you know. So it's like, if you're like, oh no, he was actually doing all this other stuff for, you know, a bunch of other stuff between, you know, the 20 years between the two. It's like, really? So I assume it's only going to be this one season, and I think it's a cool idea to have the Inquisitors be the main villain, because it's like, you can't really have Darth Vader be the main villain. You can't really have it like be leading up to the Emperor being defeated, because like obviously that can't happen until Return of the Jedi. So like, I think it's a good idea to have be the Inquisitors. And of course, my kind of context for the Inquisitors, like my experience with them, has been in Star Wars Rebels, and so, you know, that's where I'm coming from. That's where I know them from. I guess they've probably been in like comics or something. Again, I haven't read the comics, so, or the books or whatever else is out there, video games. I've only seen the movies, you know, the episode movies, Rogue One, Solo, and then Star Wars Clone Wars, Rebels, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett. But yeah, so I know the Inquisitors from Star Wars Rebels. I know people are gonna complain about the designs. Like, can we just like be happy that we're getting these characters in live action, you know, and like an actual live action show where like they previously only been in like animated series or comics, and stuff. Like, can we just be happy that they're appearing in live action and not be like, oh, their design is way off? Like, come on, guys. It's the character. It's cool, alright? It's like, obviously, they're not gonna look the same because you can't do the same kind of design in real life that you can in animation. So it's like, I know people are gonna complain though, because you have to complain about everything. But yeah, so I was hoping to see some Darth Vader in here, but it makes sense. They're kind of saving that. Probably like if they release another trailer between now and when the show starts, we'll probably see like as like a button at the end of the trailer, like a Darth Vader moment. But for now, I think they kind of hinted at it. I feel like that one like base they were flying up to was Darth Vader's. I could be totally wrong about that. I can't really remember what it looked like from Rogue One. I think it looked like that. I don't really remember. I could be totally off on that. Because, like, obviously we know that Hayden Christensen is going to be in it, reprising his role as Anakin, Darth Vader here. So, it's going to be cool to see them actually, like, show that. And, like, what I'm assuming is going to happen is, like, he'll, like, fight the Inquisitors, and then he'll, like, end up beating the Inquisitors for what they're doing, and then Darth Vader will show up, and we'll get a big battle between them. That'll, like, be really awesome, but of course both of them are going to be able to escape because, you know, this is a prequel, so, you know, we obviously know they're alive in A New Hope. It is definitely a little bit weird, like, based on, like, how Luke looked, like, when, Obi-Wan was looking at him through the binoculars, he looked like, or I don't know if they're binoculars really, but like, you know, when he was looking through them at Luke looked like he was about like 10 years old, so that's where I'm assuming like this is like 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, and it's kind of funny because like, yeah, he does look like 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, but he doesn't look like 10 years before A New Hope, so that's kind of the issue there of like, okay, so he aged like a normal amount in the 10 years between Revenge of the Sith and this. But then, like, he's gonna have to age a lot to get to how he looks in A New Hope. That's the problem that, I mean, that's just always been a problem with Star Wars, with, like, the timeline of it, of, like, how does Obi-Wan age that much in 20 years? Doesn't make any sense, but, that's kind of just an issue that they can't really, do anything about, since, like, that's already a problem, so it's not like they can fix it here. But it is kind of funny of like, he doesn't look as old as he should look for being 10 years before A New Hope. It's gonna be interesting to see what like the inciting incident is that'll like get him to get Obi-Wan to, you know, go back to being a Jedi for this one last thing. I guess like they're trying to like wipe out any remaining Jedis that didn't die in Order 66, and I wonder if we're gonna get like, I wonder if we're gonna get like a Kanan Jarrus, Ezra Bridger reference somewhere in here, or like Ahsoka. Like, there's some cool stuff that they could happen. Maybe like that's kind of why he ends up going to like save Ahsoka or something. That could be interesting. But yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I think there's got to be like something, some like interesting, you know, Jedi that we know of, that we're familiar with from somewhere, that's also going to be in this, as like one of the other Jedis that survived Order 66 and that the Inquisitors are hunting down, because I feel like if it's just Obi-Wan, like, there's not enough stakes of like, oh, just Obi-Wan is, you know, they're trying to go after Obi-Wan because he's one of the, you know, he's a Jedi that survived Order 66, so they have to go, you know, kill him, and he's just defending himself. Like, there's not enough stakes there, but if there's, like, another Jedi that he's protecting, or maybe even if, like, he's also doing it to, like, protect Luke. Like, maybe, like, originally it's to protect Luke, but then it's to, protect this other Jedi that's references something else. I feel like there's gotta be, like, some other Jedi that'll show up, that, like, we're at least a little bit familiar with, to add a little bit more stakes to this, and also hopefully one that, like, we don't really know the fate of, so, like, there's, like, more stakes of, like, could they die, and maybe they will kill them off, whoever it is. I feel like there's probably rumors about who it is, if there is going to be that. It seems like something that would be rumored, but I haven't heard rumors about that, so maybe you're, like, screaming at me right now, like, yes, of course, it's the rumors of this one character who's gonna be in it, and I'm like, I don't know, I didn't see that. But yeah, overall, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this show. I'm very excited that this trailer finally dropped. We've been waiting so long for it. I remember on like Disney Plus Day back in December, I think. We were like, oh, we're gonna get the Obi-Wan trailer, and then we didn't end up getting it. And there's been a kind of a few times since then where we thought we were gonna get it, and we finally got it. Yeah, it's just so cool to see Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan. It's just awesome, especially as an early 2000s kid who grew up with the prequels. Yeah, the prequels, they have their issues, but they're a ton of fun, and Ewan McGregor is great as Obi-Wan, and there's a ton of memes a ton of memes from the prequels, and I'm sure this show is going to have a ton of memes spawned from it. Hopefully they do a hello there reference at some point in there. That'd be pretty cool. But anyway, though, those are my thoughts and reaction to the Obi-Wan Kenobi teaser trailer. Please comment below yours, and remember to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and maybe check out some of my other videos. And with that said, that's a wrap.